Hi, welcome to We Try. My name's Ethan.
And I'm Amy.
And today we're going to be talking about a restaurant called Mitchell's Fish Market. So Mitchell's Fish Market is a chain restaurant. We went to the one in Rochester, Michigan. And Mitchell's is one of those fancy chains.
It is one of those fancy chains.
For
Not
sure.
quite up there with like the Flemings that we've been to in the past, but it's up there. It's definitely more than Texas Roadhouse from another video.
I mean, it was a busy night. It was packed.
It was a Friday night. It was popping.
Oh yeah, it was popping. Very lively in there. There were a lot of tables around us that were like big parties.
Yeah.
So that was one thing
Lots
we
of
noticed.
celebration.
That kind of added to the atmosphere of it. Nice Friday night after a long work week. You're walking into a fun atmosphere. I thought that was pretty cool. So when we first sat down, we started off with wine. So I had the Duckhorn Pinot Noir. Pinot Noir is my favorite red wine. And the duck, I mean, it was great. What can you say about wine? It was fantastic.
It was good. I had the Noble Vines Pinot Noir, and so we both had Pinot Noir. We both shared. I think mine was better than Ethan's, personally.
Hers was pretty good, I will say. But they were both good, and that's right. Yeah, we both got Pinot Noirs.
We both did.
After we got a glass of wine to start, we got oysters.
Oysters.
This is Mitchell's Fish Market after all. This is seafood market.
They were so good. And every time like we go to a place that has oysters, my favorite thing is the presentation of the oysters. How do they present the oysters? Is it on a bed of ice? Is it on a bed of lettuce? What is the thing? And this was the ice. It came with that really yummy like vinegar. There was even, I think, some like shallot in there too.
Mm-hmm.
It was so good. And then they had like the traditional cocktail sauce. For me, I'm more of like, I like when they have the vinegar, whether it's apple cider or this was like a shallot vinegar. Those are my favorites. I love vinegar with my oysters.
Amy's very big on the vinegar.
Yeah.
The sauces were good though. I do like that vinegar with the oysters. I do like cocktail sauce with oysters as well. This one wasn't that strong on the horseradish.
No.
So it wasn't very spicy. One thing I would love is if somebody made like a super spicy sauce for their oysters. Would that be awesome or what?
Most places gave like that little baby like Tabasco, but
That's true.
Ethan's
They
like
give
that's
a
not
baby
hot
Tabasco.
enough for him.
Like
Just bring your own next time.
sauce.
Yeah, like a sleeve. You know how like Elf has like maple syrup in his sleeve? Like Ethan will just have like hot sauce.
I'm just like, oh, hold on. Oh, right here. Super hot
for
sauce.
his oysters. Yeah, but we do like oysters, and I thought theirs was really good. They were definitely tasty.
Tasty. If you like content like this, subscribe to our channel. We have taste test videos, travel videos, restaurant videos. We do all of it. So thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. So after the oysters, we had a salad. It was the Mitchell's house salad. It was so fresh, so crisp. Like we're big salad people, so like that was a really nice. They also had a really nice vinaigrette, like a vinaigrette. I think it was like a poppy seed vinaigrette.
Yeah.
So good, really light and refreshing.
Yep.
Really enjoyed it. And then we also had the wedge. So we actually
Not the wedge. The Titanic.
The Titanic wedge. So we actually shared our salads because we both looked at the menu and we're like, okay, they both sound great. Like we can't decide. And so the waitress was like, actually, why don't you get both and we'll just share it. So we shared it. The one thing about the Titanic wedge is, you know, we're big blue cheese fans. It was very good. The bacon actually came out warm.
Oh, that was
so
good.
that was like a nice little touch. Most of the time you're not sure where the bacon when it was cooked. This was warm still.
What I liked about the salads is both of them were really different.
Yes.
So it was really unique. So you got like
Vinegary.
a different taste in both. And
Thicker, yeah.
we just were like, let's try as much as possible. Let's share these salads.
Yeah.
But the Titanic wedge, yeah, the bacon was warm. The blue cheese was thick. The blue cheese dressing. And it had egg on it. And just like all those flavors together is just, I don't know. It's just good, man.
And one thing we forgot to mention is Mitchell's is also known for their bread. So I did enjoy their bread. It's kind of like a sourdough bread. I don't know if it's actually sourdough, but to me, that's what it tastes like. And so that was really good with the salad.
Yeah, I always forget about the bread. So
well,
it's a good thing you remembered it. Yeah, because
gluten-free over here.
And before we got our entrees, of course, do we ever just stop at one glass of wine?
Never.
No, we got another glass of wine as well. So each of us got another glass of wine for our entrees. Okay, it was fantastic.
Well, we got like we were like, whatever their house like white wine.
Yeah, we switched over to white wine.
I think it was Chardonnay that we got.
Yeah.
Honestly, we kind of surprised us. Like we were like, whatever, like get us, whatever you recommend. And so it was a surprise, I would say. It wasn't like it was one that we picked out like that Pinot Noir, and it was good.
Yeah.
And it was good with our fish.
It was
for
great.
Our entree. So I had the sea bass, and it came out fantastic. It was perfectly cooked, nice and flaky, very flavorful. It came with spinach. There's also like a sticky rice. So it was like an Asian inspired sea bass. So flavorful. The sauce was really nice, but our server did recommend having the sauce on the side. And I'm really glad because it was really salty.
It's a great recommendation.
Yeah, you didn't have to have all of that saucy saltiness poured over it. It was on the side, so you can kind of pick and choose. Would highly recommend it again. And I love sea bass, so it was really nicely cooked.
So I got the Seafood Americana. This had like a jambalaya vibe to it. And if you know me, I love stuff that is really flavorful. So this was straight up my alley. It was so flavorful. It had shrimp, scallops, mushrooms, and red skin potatoes. And it had a lot of shrimp. So typically you think of shrimp dishes as not having a lot, but this had a ton of shrimp.
It did have a lot.
And it was real flavorful, and it was fantastic. Very, very good.
And our server... We were pretty full. Obviously, couldn't finish my dinner. She did recommend the dessert. And so they had like a peanut butter ice cream pie situation. A baked Alaskan. I don't even know.
It was not baked Alaskan.
But it looked like it. It was like that, like big and like
it was very
globe-like.
big. Yeah.
It was really good. Ethan, I came in the middle of the night. He's like just eating it. Because we brought it home because it was like way too much ice cream. And I'm like, what do you do the next day? We still had it. Like, it was a really big dessert.
It took us like a week to go through that thing in the freezer.
It was a lot of ice cream. Yeah, I think we had like 3 bites at the restaurant. We're like, we'll need a box.
Yeah. Along with that, I think fun, that was probably the theme of the evening. One of the things that made it really fun was our server.
Yeah.
She was so much fun.
Yeah.
Offered great recommendations. Definitely sold us on stuff.
Yeah.
Great at her job. And she was so nice to us. And we were just having a great time with me and Amy. And I think she was could tell that. And she was super chill and super cool. And it made the experience even that much better.
Totally. She was great. Yeah.
So I would say I am definitely going to go back to Mitchell's Fish Market. That place was cool, man.
We really enjoyed it and can't wait to go back again. Honestly, and take our son. He's a big fish guy, so.
Well, there you have it. That's a review of Mitchell's Fish Market chain restaurant. We went to the location in Rochester, Michigan. So if you like this video, please give us a like, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned because we're going to have another video for you next Sunday.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.